mics. I did it off the.
You do a good me impression.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I've been working on my impression of you because last episode or the episode before that, you guys I think were talking about. I don't remember what you guys were talking about. You were talking about dying, and it was just something about just
Classic
about
us, dude.
Just like thinking about you, just like laying on the sidewalk dying. You're just like, oh man, I'm dying, I'm dying, man.
You ever met those?
Yeah.
You ever met those edgelords that walk their cats?
That's crazy.
Charlie used to do it.
Yeah,
Charlie used to do it.
What's wrong with that?
That's just crazy to me.
Why is that?
I'm half
why?
and half on it because, like, if you have a cat, like, if I live here, right, like, I don't want my cat roaming downtown Madison because it'll get hit by a car. But she loves going outside, so I tried to get a leash for her and walk her, but
I think if
she just lays down.
If you've got your cat on like a giant chain and you're in those tight little white spandex shorts with no shirt and you look like Mike Tyson with the tiger, I think that's appropriate.
I feel like this is for somebody very specific.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
You know, like you do.
Remember when he used to walk the Tigers and he'd have those little tiny bike shorts on? He'd just be out jacked walking his Tigers.
Well, one time I took
kinda
my cat
cool,
for a
dude.
walk in Clifton, and she immediately broke off the leash and ran away and was gone for like 3 days.
And Northside?
No, and like Clifton, like
Oh,
right on
Clifton.
Jefferson.
Oh, hell
right
yeah.
on Shortvine, dude. I was like, she's gone.
That's not even like the coolest part of that story. You should tell the end.
Oh yeah, so literally I was asleep and I would wake up a couple times each night and go out and look around because you know they're more active at night. And I swear, like I was asleep. It was like 4 a.m. and I had this dream and I saw her face in the dream. And all of a sudden I just like woke up and I looked at my phone. It was like 4:30 in the morning and I looked out the front porch, didn't see her, and I walked to the back of the house. And sure enough, she's right there, just covered in like leaves and sticks. And I was like,
damn,
Sunday.
And then your neighbor goes, "It's fucking Tuesday." And it's 4 in the morning.
But no, I don't really take her for walks now, but I have one of those clear backpacks.
And those are
hell
neat.
yeah.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
I support that.
Yeah.
I wish I could take
Bubble
my
bag.
cats out, man.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to This Place Sucks, man.
Yeah, we've got the DrunkBudz plus Charlie Hall in the house.
Yeah, 3 of the funniest comedians in Cincinnati.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Well, we got
You
our
guys
new
rule.
producer in the house. Pop on camera and show
Get up in there,
Hey.
Chris. Show your face.
Woo! There's Chris Ronnie, our new
Chris.
producer in the house. Yeah, we're running shit real proper this time.
Yeah,
all
dude.
right?
Damn. That's
We're
nice.
legit, dude.
That's nice.
It's a legitimate operation.
This Place
Fucking-
Sucks vodka will be out in
Yeah.
2028. Yeah.
But see, I don't drink, so I was thinking we could do This Place Sucks kombucha.
We can do a kombucha, dude.
Kombucha comedy. Bucha.
I don't drink.
Oh.
Kombucha's disgusting. dude.
Yeah,
I hope
dude.
everybody that likes
I've never
it.
had it.
Yeah.
It's like vinegar, dude.
It's not even that. I was reading a study recently that said it's actually not good for you at
Damn.
all.
Oh, so then fuck that.
You know
To
what
go
I
through all
mean?
that pain, it's like eating kale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit,
kale's
kale's
okay, dude.
insane.
What's
dude.
that actually doing for your health? Like,
A lot.
Fiber, dude.
A lot of fiber, antioxidants.
I tell you what, I do fuck with kale chips though. where
I
you
like
just-
I like a kale chip.
I like kale,
chips are fire.
arugula.
Kale after it's had all the ingredients or healthy shit. out of it.
Drain.
What
out.
is?
Yeah.
Probably
like
why I
any
like
chip.
Kale
it.
chips.
Like any chip,
Honestly.
dude.
No, I fuck with leafy greens though. I like them,
Me too.
as much as possible. The only ones I don't like are, I don't know if it's considered a leafy green, but I don't like Brussels sprouts, dude.
Oh, I fuck with
I
Yeah,
that.
I
fuck
don't like
with
Brussels
heavy, but I do them the
sprouts
right
either.
way with balsamic vinegar.
I like
and,
cabbage, but I don't like it cooked. I like raw
What?
cabbage.
ham and cabbage is
Gross.
fire.
I mean, I
Dude.
like some cooked cabbage,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't like sauerkraut and shit like that.
Well,
Yeah,
Sauerkraut.
sauerkraut's
Cabbage,
fucking
though?
I could
crazy.
eat
I
it
don't
every
eat
day.
it.
I love
Oh.
it. My palate is like fucking weird. I mean, just growing up eating Middle Eastern food, I've grown
And
to
you're
be more of a
Lebanese,
safe-
right?
Correct. My mom's 100%.
So yeah, fucking pay attention.
How'd she have you then?
How she? She was Mary from the Bible. Yeah, I just came out of nowhere. You know, it's been cracking me up that while we're on the topic of food, we were at Skyline in Louisville, and this is funny. I'll let Charlie tell the story in a minute, but it's been cracking me up. Now we can be unleashed. I can't talk about this on stage, but it's been cracking me up that like Jeffrey Epstein definitely had Skyline once in his life.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? He sits down. He's like, "Can I get some more of the free crackers? Are these crackers free?" And then like also he's like he's ordering. He's like, "Can I get a Diet Coke and a kids 3-way, please?"
And why don't you save that for the stage? It's a
Leslie
great
Wexner, they hung out in Columbus all the time.
Yeah, that was wild. And
Yeah.
Charlie and I were going to hashtag, and I'm always impressed with the hospital that they built down there. It's fucking huge. Maybe the coolest hospital one, but like building in downtown, one of them is for sure that hospital. It's huge.
Yeah.
He was a big comedy guy too,
basically
man.
It was because Big
foreskin
J was
steal.
mentioned
Yeah,
in the files.
yeah, and Lewis, yeah.
And
Lewis,
Lewis,
yeah.
And Dave Attell. It was like a set. It was like a night of the show that he was going to go to
Yeah.
at the Comedy Cellar.
Damn. And that's
Rogan was
crazy.
in there too because he was trying to get on Rogan's podcast.
And then he was on there later. Way later.
What do you think that would? What do you guys think that would have been like? Epstein on the Rogan Experience, dude.
Rogan, he would have been trying to clear his name. He would have said, "Oh, you know, they're not. I'm not a pedophile. They're teenagers." And Rogan would have been like, "That's crazy, man. You ever seen a gorilla punch a fucking elk?"
Jamie, pull that video up real quick.
It's like, what was it? Who had was it the Nelk Boys? They had Benjamin Netanyahu on. They're like, all right, we're asking the tough questions. McDonald's or Burger King? It's like, what the fuck is going
Well,
on,
what do you
bro?
ask him?
Well, you know, I
honestly?
actually.
They really went.
I don't
they-
know.
they
Maybe
really,
about the fucking genocide he's doing.
The Nelk Boys went downhill when they got rid of Steve. Will do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Steve's the only one
I'm not
that
gonna
is worth
lie.
a fuck out
I
of
feel
those
like
guys.
I'd still hang out with Steve.
I
Steve
probably
seems
would
like-
too, honestly.
I'd boof some vodka with him.
I've
no
got
homo.
friends that are like that.
Yeah.
Like,
He reminds me of
conservative
people I
retards,
grew
but
up
they're
with.
fun.
Yeah,
You know
like,
what I mean?
Absolutely.
yeah. He just reminds me of a dude I went to school with, like a dude
Yeah.
that I would have hung out and been friends with.
He's
you know?
like just younger Gronk is who he
Yeah,
reminds
yeah,
me
he's a
of.
young Gronk, dude.
he's
He
got
just
a
wants
Gronk
to
look
chain
about him.
smoke Marlboros and give people free cars, dude.
A
Kinda
century
cool.
or two ago, guys like that would have been hand digging mines.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Now
for
they can
sure.
be millionaires who will do it.
We'll do it. He will do it, dude.
God bless America.
Who's
dude.
there's
Not
one
the
on
Christian
there.
God, obviously. But somebody has.
You should listen to this. Has Charlie told you this story yet? We did just get back from Louisville. We went to a caravan, probably for the last time.
Tonight.
Yeah, rest in
No,
peace to
not
the
tonight.
caravan.
Last
Yeah.
night. Wednesday.
Last week or
Oh,
2 weeks
when
ago,
y'all did-
but
Yeah.
we went and got Skyline beforehand. And Charlie, you want to tell the
Well, it
story?
was
The
'Cause
one
this is
in the parking lot
Yes.
of the caravan.
Louisville Skyline.
Yeah, we've ate
So
there.
bad. Right off the
It's
bat, I
nice.
should have known it was going to be bad because it smelled weird in there. I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys thought it smelled weird, but I walked
That building used to be a post office.
That's
In. Oh, well,
Louisville,
that's probably
baby.
why. It probably
in,
still
like, the
smells like all the
1700s.
BO. But no, we were in there. The server was super nice. She came and she was like, "Hey, y'all!" Like fucking,
Oh,
like
yeah.
real, like Louisville. And she's like, and we were like, "Oh, we're from Cincy. We're getting Skyline." You know, told her why we were down there. She's like, "Well, we do our chili a little differently down here." And of course, I always thought she was being friendly. Like maybe they season it differently, and I don't know what they do, but I'll tell you what it tasted like. You know that like the bags of chili they have at Speedway.
Yeah.
It for real tasted like that. Like it tasted like that with like cat food. It tasted like wet
Max.
cat food. It tasted fishy.
Ugh.
It was
Hell
awful.
yeah.
And then so we left.
I
We
love
paid- we paid
Speedway
our
chili,
check.
dude.
We paid our check. We left, and then probably about 17 seconds after I walked out of the door, I just like did a speed walk over to this big tree.
And sharded.
Oh no! I fucking
No, I was like
yacked
Charlie and I were
everywhere.
walking.
no.
Charlie and I
Yeah.
were walking ahead of Max, and I was like, and Charlie bolts
Sharded.
off to the side, and I was like, "Where are you
You
going, Charlie?"
reverse
He's like, "I'm
shit,
going to
dude.
fucking throw up, man." I'm like, okay.
See-
And then Max goes, "Hey, that's
Y'all
that
fucked
side's
up.
for
That's
pissing."
why it's called reverse shitting, because
Yeah.
puking's not natural.
I had mouth
Shitting
diarrhea.
is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
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 The one of the best Indian restaurants I've ever been to is right across the street from that. You should have
We
went there.
saw that
Yeah.
from the window.
Cashmere, it's fire.
That's what we were told to get.
Yeah, it's so good, dude.
Max wants to chime in on the chili. At
Yeah, is
Speedway.
Speedway-
Oh, Snyder? Jake Snyder? Yeah, it's my boy.
Speedway chili's
Yeah,
a
he's funny.
universal phenomenon
Yeah, that's what they keep
here.
in the things
Yeah.
for your chili dogs, dude.
Hmm. And you can put it on your
You
nachos.
pump the thing and the cheese. And
Dude, when we
the
used
chili
to-
roller dogs with the cheese is fucking insane.
When we were little
dude.
hoodlums
It
and
is
we would
good.
just spend our fucking summers downtown skating
yeah,
in
I
the
lived
parking
on that
lots.
in fucking Code Red. Dude.
I would fill up. I'd get the nacho thing and just fill it with chili and cheese and
That was
jalapenos.
dinner,
no
dude.
nachos, and I would just eat that.
Oh yeah. You would skip out on lunch at school.
I thought
and
it was
save
Yeah,
your school money.
Yeah. And we go skateboarding all day. We go
Good chili.
skating. Look at these fucks. Listen to me.
No
This is-
sidebars.
This is important, dude. You go to the speedway, right? You get the fat roller dogs. So they have the jumbo ones and you got the scrawny ones, right?
No
Now
bun.
You're gonna no. You get a bun, dude. Put the cheese, the nacho cheese, on the bun first. Then you drop that log right in the middle, and then you put a layer of chili and then another layer of cheese, my boy. Then you drizzle a couple of them jalapenos on there, dude. And son, let me tell you, nothing like that. We call that the Speedway three-way. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking
No spaghetti.
no
needed,
spaghetti needed.
You should stick a few hot dog buns in there like
You're
lady
gonna love
fingers.
it, dude. You're gonna throw up again. You're gonna puke again, dude. But you're
I tell
gonna
you what,
fucking
though,
love it.
when I'm drunk, my Speedway snacks don't look much different than what
Let
you
me
just
tell you
described. I'm not joking.
One of my favorite lunches when I was working at the steel mill was gas station catfish.
oh,
That's
It was
damn.
that's fucking
Hey,
crazy.
and you know who made it? Indian people. Indian
Okay.
people making the best catfish I think I've ever had at a gas station. The one in Gent.
Now, do they put that on a bun, or is it just like come with like a slaw
just
and another side?
You get
maybe?
slaw and a couple of sides with it.
Fuck
It's
yeah,
a
dude.
big.
We
like,
do things a little
fillet.
different down here in
Yeah.
Kentucky, boys.
Make your own po' boy.
You
They go
cross
right
you
down to the
cross the
Ohio
river,
River.
dude.
They go right down to the river right there behind the steel plant. They go down to that slag pond and they fish out. They call them catfish. They're more like dogfish.
They bark
you know
like
what I
dogs.
mean?
Yeah.
It's
They've got teeth, dude. Molars.
All they want to do is get up on your lap and take a nap.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's crazy is I know there are people that like locally around like the Ohio River Basin that like they catch fish.
Well, they
They-
say
they-
you're allowed to eat one a year.
Yeah, one a year is the toxicity level.
That's not true.
No, it is.
No,
It is.
hey-
Yeah, there's a limit on how much fish you can eat out of the Ohio River that is from a sanitary and safe standpoint.
Well, legitimately, it
Yeah.
is the most
polluted body of water in America. Yeah, no, and it should be.
It's the most polluted
you can-
major waterway. In the
Really?
You
country,
you
yeah.
could you
I
can
did
eat
not know
one.
that
Yeah.
we were historic for that.
Dude,
Well, I
our,
mean,
Put that on the
our
list.
power plant
Yeah.
in Carrollton has like the lowest rating in the country for like
Okay.
environmental standards because they're a fly ash containment pond.
Yeah, we're
leaked
good,
into
dude.
the
We're
Ohio
low.
River for like 30 years.
Yeah, we're low. We're good.
No, we're at the bottom.
You know, you don't want to be high on that. You
Yeah.
don't want us dumping all that
it's
stuff
not
in the
golf.
Ohio. No,
dude.
it's
not.
it's low.
You
dude.
don't want to be low.
We're 2 strokes under par, baby. All right.
Let me tell you everything.
I don't think that's
Carrollton's famous
correct.
For,
Fucking
brother. We got one of the worst environmental polluted, power plants. We had the worst drunk driving related accident in American history in 1988.
Damn.
Drunk driver hit a
Well,
church school
let's
bus.
slow down. We don't want to burn any bridges, dude. We might have to do a show at one of the local holes there one day.
Jeffrey Epstein's pilot. Carrollton's a hellhole, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, dude. It's a neat place.
But hey, that's home.
That's
dude.
home, baby.
It made me.
And we
But
love
it
it.
is. Hey, that's still history, though.
Hey,
That's
dude,
like,
there's
why
worse
not
places,
talking
dude. You ever
about
been
it?
to Gallatin County? Come on now.
No.
You been to Warsaw?
Also, never heard of it. I
Sparta.
don't
You
know.
ever been to Sparta, dude? The Sparta McDonald's, Jerry? Like, it's
That's
crazy.
where
up
the Kentucky
there.
Yeah.
Speedway is.
We
Sparta.
were
Rest
driving
in
up here. I
peace.
was telling you guys this before. We were driving up here. I'm like, God, I'd want to fucking kill myself if I lived out here. Just like driving, not necessarily in Madison, but 25 minutes. out
Well,
of
I
Madison.
didn't until they shut the speedway down. Then I really
Damn,
wanted to kill
yeah.
myself.
Nah, why do you
And they're
think we're
about
in
to turn it into
Cincinnati
a
all the
data
time,
center,
dude?
dude.
Did they?
Did
And Charlie
they
and-
shut down that gentleman's club too?
Well, yeah, now it's a club for swingers. You
Yeah,
have to
it's like
sign
a
up
private-
online. Yeah, it's a
yeah.
private event. Dude.
Oh.
We're trying to get a gig book there, actually. Dude.
Hey, put me
I
on the
know,
list.
I know somebody that DJ'd there and they didn't pay him.
Yeah,
They're
and he
running the
wasn't happy
swingers bar
about
like
it,
an
dude.
open mic.
They were too busy
to
fucking.
sign up
Yeah.
online.
Place.
Did you say they turned the Speedway into a data center?
That's the game plan from what I'm
Yeah.
reading, dude. That's what they're
Well-
talking about.
We have an old military base here, Jefferson Proving Grounds, and they're turning that. They're putting a big ass data
Yeah.
center up
Fuck.
there.
They're
Yeah.
not going to put a tech park over here, are they? No way.
Is that where you
Is-
bring your tech decks,
Oh,
dude?
you
And they got like
fucking
little ramps. and
Beat me
shit?
to it, dude.
No,
dude.
I'm talking
So
about
you
where they're
must
going
start
to
on
the
that,
data
man.
centers for AI and everything,
Yeah.
and they're destroying
that's what
neighborhoods
they're
and everything. 'cause
They're destroying
hum
the
is
whole
so
goddamn
loud.
world, dude. If you use AI, fuck you.
I don't know if you
Nah, I
guys have
feel
seen the
better.
Matrix, but those
I
data
use it all the
centers are
time.
what they keep people in.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
what I'm
them
saying.
giant squids
Look,
that are robots.
If you take all the
Fucking
homeless people and you put them on a big one of those
What are
big
you
hamster
doing?
wheels, we can power those data centers for years, dude.
And that's that conservative side coming out of you again.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I'm just
Our
trying to
homeless
give
people-
jobs. I'm making jobs out here.
Nah, because homeless people aren't on crack anymore, man. They're on heroin and shit.
So they're not as energetic as they
Yeah,
used
they're
to be.
gonna
Well, you got to put it.
die within
You
10
dangle
minutes.
the carrot on the stick in front of them,
Little
dude.
fent.
Yeah.
Hang a little fent.
A little
outside the
baggie
cage.
of whatever. It could be flour. They'll run after it.
You guys see this new shit? They're saying it's 10 times stronger than fent
Oh, thank
that
God.
they come out with.
What is it?
I'm
We've
telling
been
you,
needing
I
that.
quit at the wrong time. Bro.
We need that,
Damn,
dude. What's it
fuck.
called, dude?
Word of God.
I think
dude.
it's called.
I thought it was. Is it called Kill 'Em All instead of Fentanyl?
Yeah, it's called Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, dude.
In the year of our Lord, dude, 2026.
Carfentanil is stronger too, but there's something that's like a
car
new.
fentanyl is when you leave your car running in the garage, dude, with the windows up.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
car fentanyl.
Fun fact: this is not fun at all. My uncle died that way.
Yeah.
the
Oh, well, let's
garage,
bring
the
the vibes
garage.
down, dude. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no, it's fine. It
Yeah.
was so long ago. I didn't even fucking need him. It's fine. What was I going to talk about? Oh, AI. How, like, I use AI. I'm not afraid to admit that. I use AI all the time, but only for like the dumbest shit. Like I'm like looking up how to build a Clash Royale deck on AI.
Now,
Like,
have I used
build
it
me,
to
how many
type
archers do I need in
things to
my-
make me sound
Hey.
better? Yeah, sure.
Stephen,
Yeah.
I'm not making funny
could
caricatures of
ask-
myself.
ChatGPT how to apologize to me. Okay.
Once you deserve an apology, I'll look it up. I
Go
will.
with this shit again.
I don't use AI nah, for none of that.
Yeah, ask ChatGPT.
Part of the problem. these
ChatGPT
guys.
has less feelings than you, Max.
Yo, what the fuck do you think's up with
Whoa, is that mine?
Crown?
Dude? That's
no,
my.
it's Mac.
He's
Max's.
over just waving it around.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
it was.
It's that fucking
Well, I'm
wand, Harry
sharing
Potter.
the
Chill
fucking-
out, dude.
We're Lady and the Tramp and the mic right now.
Yeah,
It does look like
I ain't
the
mad
Northern
at you.
Lights.
Yeah.
I love
it's
it,
crazy.
dude. And this is a very DIY podcast.
Do
For
you guys think it's crazy that how many
newcomers.
times you've been able to see the Northern Lights? And remember when we were kids,
Yeah,
like you
that's
could
the
never
world
see them
ending,
down
dude.
here.
That's
I don't
the
know
end
that I've ever
times.
seen them down here.
You can't see
I've
them
seen
down
them
here.
3 times in the last 2 years. They've been
Yeah.
visible
You
down
take
here.
pictures of them though. You
No,
don't
no.
see them with your naked
No,
eye.
twice.
I
You've
mean,
been
the
able to see 'em
naked,
with
the
the
naked
naked
eye,
eye,
the
yeah.
sky's fucking
not-
red. I know something's going on. When you
It
take the
doesn't
picture, it's a
look-
little more. It's better.
It's the
obviously.
Iron Curtain, dude. It's coming over.
It's the
Yeah.
goddamn hologram beams they're putting up in the.
Yeah, it's
You
Project
said that was supposed to
Blue
be
Queen
Blue
for
Beam,
whatever it's
yeah.
called.
Yeah, they're blue, they're red. They got all.
Project Blue Chew, dude. They're gonna give everybody boners.
And that's part of it, dude. That's part of it.
That's part of it.
Why
part
they,
of it.
Tell
Son
me
of a
why
bitch.
fucking for years, man, boner pills and old men went together. But now all of a sudden, fucking the market for boner pills is 20-year-old podcast listeners.
Yeah.
Come on now.
It's really weird. I remember having a friend in high school that was using them, and he was younger than me.
That's why.
And I was,
Does he
I
want
was
his
very
dick to bleed?
confused.
What's
He's
wrong
like,
with
yeah,
him?
now I won't have sex without it. I'm like, oh my god, is this where we're headed? And I didn't think it was gonna be like when he's. I have a bunch of like hippie friends that when disposable vapes first came out, I was like, hey, I just bought. It was a puff bar. Remember when the little puff bars?
Yeah.
Like 80 puffs per one that you buy for $10. I was like, look at this, it's a disposable vape. They're like, that's gonna pollute the fuck out of the environment and. Now you do kind of step on one every other concrete block.
I've seen a lot.
Sidewalk.
I've seen
Hard to
people
recycle.
throwing out Mr. Fogs now.
Yeah.
Like I've stumbled across a couple Mr.
Yeah.
Fogs the past few weeks, just laying on the ground where somebody was just like chucking it like a cigarette butt. Like,
Yeah.
first of all,
They're
dude, don't appropriate my fucking culture. You don't get to flick yours out, dude. All right, you pieces of shit. Bring
That's a good
fucking
point.
cigarettes back, dude. The nation needs to start smoking again. We
Well-
need something.
I don't
No.
think
We
cigarettes
need
really
something,
ever
dude.
left, dude. I think cigarettes have been.
They
selling-
did. They
Nah.
left the goddamn NASCAR, dude. It ain't going to be called the Winston Cup no more.
There are
What?
half as many smokers today as there were 15 years ago.
Yeah. Same
There's-
thing's happening with alcohol.
Less people.
Drinking.
It is a good thing, man. Tobacco. I think tobacco itself could be like you could redo cigarettes and make them cool again and less lethal. but they're always going to be a little unhealthy.
Go with that.
You know
what
what I
he
mean?
said, dude. American spirit.
Because it'll always be. Think about it. You're literally breathing in something that is burning, and less than 3 inches from your face. Here's the thing, though. What if we just brought over the cigarettes that are, in theory, healthier from like Europe? Where I mean, that's like they definitely didn't leave.
What's their data and statistics on cancer?
It's high. People point this out. Everybody's like, look how healthy Japan is. They smoke like crazy. Lung cancer is the leading cause of death in men in Japan. Same in China. It's still very, very deadly over there.
Yeah, you're not supposed to inhale smoke.
They do live longer on average, even as smokers, but it has a lot more to do with their diets.
The diet, and what about
because it will offset?
Am I getting this wrong? But the air quality, is that not also the worst thing in the world?
I
over
think
there?
China's air quality is still worse than ours.
Now.
China's
which
nice,
Olympics
dude.
Was
you seen it recently?
That was Beijing, I think.
Okay,
the parts they show
maybe
you.
That's why I didn't want to guess because you were talking about.
Well, that's like
that's like being like North Korea is so nice, dude. I see all their grocery stores filled with food.
No, China.
They got
really
those
is
big
nice.
statues.
China's nice.
Everything
dude.
bad you see about China's propaganda.
Do you
I've
not see
talked to Americans that have gone over there, and they're like, "Yeah, dude, the government's not as oppressive. Like everything's cool over there."
Do you not see the
like
tofu
everything,
drag,
but
dude? They're literally making skyscrapers out of styrofoam.
Where?
In China. Did you not see it?
No.
I see it all the
I'm
time,
not on
dude.
that side of
That's
TikTok.
that's AI, dude.
That's AI.
That's the AI.
It used to be
bleeding
big tobacco,
in,
now
dude.
it's big AI.
I don't know,
Big
dude.
AI, dude.
I know that
I mean,
China
come on.
has over 50 cities with over 1 million population.
Yeah.
So those cities probably aren't made of styrofoam.
They're fucking over there.
I'll tell you
what I mean?
what. I think a lot of the American government propaganda about China is not true. The Chinese government definitely does do some fucked up shit.
Sure.
Like, I mean,
So does
do-
ours.
They do. No, absolutely. I'm not saying like I'm just like I'm not saying one's better than the other.
I'm
is
sure
what saying.
Trudeau's
Like,
probably done some fucked up shit.
And it's the Chinese. That's what I'll say.
Where you go to work in a factory.
I mean, they have like they put the I don't know I don't want to say it because it's too close to another word, but the Chinese Muslim.
The
people, they're
Uyghurs?
like- There you go.
That's a big propaganda.
What'd you
thing,
call me?
man.
Feel the air go out of the room.
Hey, propaganda aside, facts from both sides will tell you that in under 50 years, China has lifted more people out of poverty than any other nation has had in their population in history. And they did it without a fully capitalist economy. Yeah. They did it with what they call, capitalism with Chinese characteristics.
Yeah.
Okay, which is essentially like, you can have private enterprise,
free
you can have
market.
private property.
Yeah.
However, you're going to pay large amounts in taxes. You are going to use that wealth to benefit the public.
Yeah.
And what that equates to is instead of millionaires getting all their money taken after they make $1 million, the government just owns a chunk of the company. So if your company gets to a point where you're selling stocks, selling shares and stuff like that, you're going public, the government gets to own a chunk. And so instead of taxing your company and taxing the CEOs and stuff, they're just sharing in the profit, and that money's going to build roads and stuff. It's not a perfect system. Okay, there's still people being taken advantage of in that. But I'm just saying it is impressive that they did all that, brought 1 billion people up out of poverty in under 50 years. Now did another 100 million die of starvation during, the People's Revolution.
Sure.
Yeah, but it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
People point to that. No, listen. People point to it like it was a genocide. The goal during the Great Leap Forward was not to starve 1 million people. It was, hey, how can we feed 1 million people? And they didn't know what they were doing. It wasn't malice. It was incompetence. It wasn't like Stalin putting everybody in the gulag that, disagreed with him. And then, everybody that knew how to run a country died and
Excellent
people
points,
starved.
yes.
You know what I
Have
admire
you-
about you, Jordan, is like, dude, you can pull out a fucking fact that is like it's so complicated and complex. Like
Wow,
these
about
ESPN
that.
guys bring up, this is the first win that the Bengals have had in 15 years where the weather was between 75 degrees and 76 degrees, but never left that and had a mile per hour winds
Yeah.
at
He's
10
got
miles per
ADD,
hour.
dude.
And
He's
it is
smart.
fucking
He's
impressive.
intelligent.
I watched
He's,
you do it in the
yeah.
kitchen. I watch you do it all the time, and it is pretty cool.
Sometimes when I listen to him talk, sometimes I wish that I could do that because I'm the exact same way, but it's just about pointless shit.
I was just saying, you can do that. You
I just
have
have
a
to-
wealth of knowledge about pop culture.
Yeah. I wish that I could do it like he does it about important shit.
It's very funny. I was thinking about this as like a premise. Like whenever you hear somebody say, "I stay informed," it's usually never about something important.
Yeah.
Usually,
or they're staying informed on fucking TikTok or fucking
wait for them to finish the sentence.
Threads.
After I stay informed.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
In 2016, when I was in rehab,
Here we
this
go.
guy that I really like,
No, I'm joking.
I've always. I'm just all right, real quick. I used to be really into just like reading fiction and like goofy shit, and I was like, I knew stuff, but I wasn't like into history or any of that kind of stuff. But a dude that I really looked up to in NA was like, stop reading all that dumb shit, start reading anthropology and history. And then he recommended a book to me, Debt the First 5,000 Years by David Graeber, who was he was the guy who started the Occupy Wall Street protest. He was like a very famous anthropologist and professor, PhD. Died a few years back, anarchist, really smart dude, but that's what got me into reading all that stuff. And that dude himself talks about a filing cabinet in your mind.
Damn. Okay.
Facts that are related to each other, so when one comes out, you can just pull the whole file.
Because I know, like, I can do, like, I just
And
got
you
done,
love the files,
I just got
dude.
done listening to on audio. What was it? Max is gonna hate me for talking about this
Hamlet?
once again. Hammer of the Gods.
Oh, Hammer
about
of the Gods.
Zeppelin.
Yeah,
And I was able to like spit out facts a lot, like right after I read it. But like, dude, now it's been like
I do a
5
mean.
months. I couldn't tell you.
I do a mean Robert Plant impression, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Nah.
Too loud. Too loud. It's
Yeah.
gonna peak the audio.
Yeah, because I do the intro from Immigrant Song like nobody's fucking business.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I also do the scream that R2D2 does as well. But I can't because of the mics. I have to do it off
You
the.
do a good me impression.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
I've been working on my impression of you because last episode or the episode before that, you guys I think were talking about. I don't remember what you guys were talking about. You were talking about dying, and it was just something about
Classic us, dude.
just like thinking about you, just like laying on the sidewalk dying. You're just like, oh man, I'm dying, I'm dying, man.
I pride myself on like when you're watching a movie and like the coolest character in the movie that you don't want to die dies and his last words are like son of a bitch or like motherfucker. I pride myself on that's gonna be me when I die, dude. I'm gonna be like, man, fuck.
Yeah.
Or can I get a cigarette? You know what I mean? Like,
oh, I'm definitely trying to get one last hit.
yeah,
off.
tell him he fucking sucks.
Saying
You
I
know,
just
like-
fed the cats.
Man, dude,
Like,
I didn't take
fuck.
the fucking dog out. Like, like I. Yeah, so thank you for that. Like, I can't wait to hear it
Give
when you're
this
done.
to my wife.
Yeah, that's
man.
sick, dude. I do like the first time I met you when I heard you talk, I just immediately it triggered me in a sense of like I knew I could impersonate you, but I had to become friends with you first.
You're like, I
And
can't-
our whole friendship is built on the fact that I want to impersonate you without being a dickhead. So
well,
I love you, Charlie.
I love you too. I'm glad we're friends.
I'm glad we're
I
friends.
got a,
dude.
uh,
That's
I-
not true.
I got a
dude.
question for you guys.
No, the
Just,
story. Like I liked you. I didn't want to just make fun of you.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
you
got a question
impressed me.
just
What,
from
dude?
like one podcaster to another. Like I've learned now, like when we were first started, like when I first started the podcast, it was just me and I was interviewing people. It was more of an interview style. Now, what I like to say that we are is more of like a just hangout.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that more? I feel like when you go in with a vibe like that, it's easier to flow and actually have interesting conversations.
It is.
When you're just like,
Do you
yo,
guys
let's just hang out.
feel? Do you guys feel like we're your friends, like in a sense of like, because like sometimes I miss you guys.
Oh,
yes.
I miss.
Like sometimes,
Yeah,
like
I
I'll
was thinking
sit and
about
think,
that
like,
today.
man, I wonder what like Max is doing today. I'd be like, I wonder what Charlie's doing, or
I
Stephen.
sit
Like,
and say it all the time.
Yeah.
I say that like Jordane's maybe one of my favorite people to make laugh because when he does, it's
I
a
like laughing.
mouth wide open. You can see yourself.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
you made me
yeah.
laugh
React.
last night hosting, dude.
Oh,
You crushed it up there.
thank you.
Like, you know who else I like, dude? That fucking Chris Tiller kid cracked me up
Yeah.
last night, man.
Yeah.
He's very funny.
Yeah.
I know.
He's
How long's
new.
he been in? Just a few months?
That's sick.
6.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems like a kind of like naturally funny dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's what you're seeing up there is 100% of what you get off stage.
Yeah.
What I'm
It's
saying
just-
is this summer we need to do more shit that's not comedy related.
Oh, yeah.
We need to hang out.
For sure.
I want to just come to your house one
And,
day and say, hey,
You know,
I agree.
let's get lunch.
I'm
Let's
not
drink
gonna
a
sit here
beer.
and
Let's
say
fucking,
that a lot
know.
of it's not my fault for not coming down here, but I mean, so you got to think about it. Like I'm doing comedy all week, trying to get better at stand up. That's what my main goal is, right?
My
But I
man
do on the
guy.
weekends.
Is to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
But it is the weekends I do kind of save for
That was sick.
my girlfriend's stuff. You know.
No, yeah, I
Yeah.
get
Time
that.
to
Yeah,
be-
you got to have a personal life. Yeah, I
kind of
totally get it.
boyfriend
Yeah.
mode, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? So it's tough.
He
Gotta have
missed.
a balance. We know we travel up there.
It's hard,
man,
dude.
and
It's
you see
hard.
Tough.
Sometimes we can do it often, and sometimes
Yeah.
it's like every couple months that we make it up there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It is-
Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty wild though.
But yeah, it is weird how that, like I said, when we come to Cincinnati, like, we've always been pretty open that's why we stuck it out, is because of how cool
Yeah.
everybody was to
Yeah.
us. And we legit felt like we got just,
guys,
adopted into oh shit. Are we close to Radcliffe, Kentucky?
That's probably the pizza guy. Either
I don't want to
way.
answer it, dude. What if it's somebody trying to beat
Go
me
ahead
up?
and answer.
Hello? Oh, hey, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry.
shit.
We're upstairs. Give me just a second. I'll be down, okay?
Pop is in the house.
Okay. All right. Give me just a second. Bye. Dude, I think your sister just tried to fuck me.
I mean, she was.
Pardon the interruption. We're back.
We're back, dude.
She was trying to fuck him.
We had technical difficulties by way of eating
Yeah.
pizza.
And pizza. Yeah, it was and
The
pizza.
pizza showed up in chaos.
I was
Yeah.
going to
It
ask you
suit.
guys, are you guys coming to Cincy this weekend? There's one.
probably be
First
up
of all,
next
huge weekend
Thursday.
for Cincinnati. We have
Tomorrow?
we have what's his? Oh, God damn it, Mike Rainey is coming.
Man, Mike Rainey's
Oh,
good.
Rainey's
yeah.
down here tomorrow?
Rainey's at the Comet, and then Sunday we have Noel Miller. So
Yeah, I saw
Well,
that he was
about
going to
it.
be.
yeah.
I've seen Noel twice, dude.
Really?
His stand-up is like, he's the best YouTuber that's turned stand-up.
Trevor Wallace, you think?
I think he's better than Trevor Wallace at stand-up.
Damn, really
Yeah, yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
I watched his
He sound-
special.
He seems more like a stand-up on stage. Trevor Wallace still seems like a YouTuber on stage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
the
true.
the
I do
disconnect. Because I
believe
like
that.
Trevor, but I don't like
I
his
do,
stand
too.
up, man.
I
I mean,
like
I
some-
don't hate it, but
Yeah.
I'm like you. I think he
I
still
think
sounds like a
his
YouTuber.
personality is still very like on camera on stage.
Yeah.
Whereas like
Fajitas.
the
That is true.
second time I saw Noel, he very much seemed like a stand-up.
It seems like Noel, because he recorded his special in Philly. Is he big in the? I mean, like, I want to do stand up in
Maybe.
Philly really bad.
Philly rules. Like I said, we spent a
Oh,
week
yeah.
in New York
Yeah.
and had a better time the one night we did
Kind of
comedy
scared
in
to
Philly.
go, but
And we'll
I mean, I
talk
did
to
wanna do
you
stand-up
after the
there.
show, man.
Well, we're going the first week of April.
We'll be up there.
We're going for like
Is that a-
5,
is
6
that a
days.
joke? April
Speaking of
Fools?
which, if you are in the
April 1st.
Philadelphia neighborhood, April 2nd, the boys will be on Dork Court.
Yeah, where are we doing? Is it gonna be live or? Is
Yeah, and we will have information available within the next coming weeks. But yes, it's at a venue.
Well, that's
yeah.
Oh,
interesting.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've been
Doing a
watching.
live podcast
I've been watching
show.
Noel Miller since he was with that pedophile in.
Same. Yeah, Tiny Meat Gang.
I mean,
Cody,
I was-
all that shit.
I remember
yeah.
7th grade. I was watching. Yeah.
You know
Tiny
Curtis
Meat Gang.
Connor? He's the other one that's good at stand up from YouTube. He's
No,
good.
I don't know
He's
Curtis
his stand up.
Connor.
He's Canadian,
Mm.
but yeah, his stand up's pretty good.
Yeah.
Soiled it.
But yeah, I used
stand up
to.
is strictly an American thing.
I went
It's
to
whatever.
a tiny. I don't
No,
know,
I'm
dude.
joking.
Noel.
You see an American
Norm
thing,
Macdonald was Canadian,
and he was.
Oh,
and he was
fuck.
one of the greatest to ever do it.
Some would say he was.
He's my
Some
he's
would
my
say.
number one
Here's
for
a-
sure. But
He's on my
Have you guys
Rushmore.
read Running the Light?
yeah, Sam Talents.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And he's writing a second book right now.
post-hominous-
Obviously not for if you finish the book. Obviously not adding on to that book, Running the Light.
He's
but he
just
is
writing
writing
a different
another
book. Yeah.
book.
So it's a sequel to the book.
Going
I
up
don't think
this
it's a
hill,
sequel.
there's falling rock signs going up
Is
all
there?
the hills. I think about that every time. Yeah. Every time I pass one.
Sam Talent.
I think about that, and every
rules.
time I pass one of those
Tall guy.
those like robot sheriffs that show you
Yeah.
your speed or whatever. I'm like, there's something, but it's probably been beaten to death. The premise. I mean, fuck, it really has. I'm sure.
Yeah, the shit he does to Norm with Norm in that book made me cry a little bit.
Yeah.
Norm's book is really good
Who
too,
did
based on a true
Norm's
story.
voice in
Have you
that?
read that?
Huh?
Have you read Based on a True Story?
No.
By Norm Macdonald? His book? Bro. Best comedy book ever written.
Really?
It's so fucking good.
I got to. Did you guys get to see Sam when he was in town?
No, I've seen him a couple times.
It now goes for the best performances I've ever seen. Shane and Sam.
And he says
Sam
that Go
right
Bananas
under.
is his favorite club.
Absolutely. I mean,
he's
I've
big
heard
on
him
Bananas.
publicly say both. So he's in a video from Skankfest the year that Blake was there, saying that Blake was the most underrated
it.
comic on the fest.
yeah.
And then in his Reddit AMA last year, he said the biggest comic he thinks up and coming right now is Ran. So he loves Cincinnati.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be we have a great scene. It's just I don't think a lot of people. I don't know why a lot of people don't really know about us.
They're catching on.
I hope
dude,
so.
Cincinnati has more people at open
Like,
mics than any other city I've been to.
Oh really?
There's more non-comics at the mics
Yeah.
than there are in New York, Philly,
And speaking
Nashville.
of-
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Speaking of
great.
Blake, go ahead and plug the show.
Oh yeah, May 1st.
May
baby.
1st.
This Place Sucks presents Blake Hammond and Friends
Yes.
at the Red Bicycle Hall. You guys aren't going to want to miss that. It's going to be a real good one.
Yes.
I really
Tickets will
should
be on sale.
You're supposed to do 5 up top.
Yeah.
Steven's got
Oh,
a
really?
dog's birthday.
Oh,
And I'll get to
Up
Stephen in
top.
a minute.
Like
okay.
after the host. Yeah.
Oh okay.
So we're doing the next show May 1st. Derby weekend, baby. Memorial Day
Kicking
weekend.
off.
Come out, Madison, Indiana, Red Bicycle Hall, Blake Hammond and Friends, featuring yours truly, your other yours truly, AJ York and Charlie Badger. And we also have a few surprises, some friends joining us for a few minutes. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be sick. We'll have more merch per usual. We'll have, the typical setup from the last few This Place Live Sucks events.
Cash bar.
No, we're not saying that shit no more. We're not putting it on the flyers.
There's a bar.
Everybody knows that fucking bar, dude.
You know what it is.
They take fucking card too. But yeah, I'm
it's
excited.
crazy to me that people don't know that
Yeah.
phrase.
Yeah.
Cash bar
It really threw everybody for a
versus
fucking
open
loop.
bar.
But Blake Hammond
Wow.
is headlining. We're super stoked to have him on, man. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Hope to see all you guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's enough shameless promotion for.
Cash bars aren't just cash bars.
I thought it was a
Big
candy bar
bar.
at first, man.
If you're at an event,
So we're getting cash
right,
bars.
like that's a venue space. They
Payday?
use it for weddings, concerts, fucking receptions, all kinds of shit.
Quinceañeras, bat
That you pay for
mitzvahs.
It's a small town. We get it.
You can pay for.
we know what Madison is.
I mean, that's pretty. This is of all event spaces, though.
Yeah.
When you rent the place with the bar, you either pay for a cash bar, which means you're paying for the bartender to be there and people buy their drinks,
Yeah.
or you pay for an open bar, which means you pay for the entire tab, so all your guests
one I
drink for
invented.
free.
Yeah.
You invented that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took my DeLorean back a couple years, and yeah.
Dr. Bud Light out here is dropping knowledge, dude.
Yeah.
If they were to do Back to the Future now, what car do you think they would use?
Ooh,
Who's your-
Cybertruck fits right.
I was about to say a Cybertruck.
Well, a DeLorean wasn't popular back then. It was just seen as like a weird.
Probably,
car from that era.
probably
Prius.
a Ford Focus.
Yeah.
I can see a Ford Focus being the new DeLorean.
What year Focus?
Yeah, but it's not weird enough.
PT Cruiser, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, I can
Cruiser
see a
could be-
PT Cruiser. Yeah,
Or like a Chevy HHR.
yeah.
Steven went back to the future to invent a open bar, and then he caused the biggest crash in Carrollton's history.
And we love a callback, dude.
Hell yeah.
We were waiting on one to happen, dude.
Ties it all in. Proves we recorded this in one go.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. That's the butterfly effect, man.
Yeah.
You go back in time and
That's the bot fly effect, dude.
you don't want that, dude.
Believe me, there's stuff I don't claim that I did. That I
You
took my
guys know about
DeLorean
this
and,
paradox? You guys know about the paradox of essentially time travel is never going to exist. Otherwise, people from the future would have come back this far already.
already. Yeah.
That's one paradox.
Assuming
also,
that like the next generations don't have more bad shit or worser shit going on.
Why would they
Yeah.
come back right now?
So you
though?
telling me that guy at Penn Station wasn't really a time traveler? How would we know? How would we know, dude?
How would you?
I
dude?
mean, he could have been telling us the truth. And we didn't believe it because it was 3 a.m. and we
Now-
were at Penn Station.
Here's a twist on the time traveler thing, dude. What about a time traveler who comes from the past?
Damn.
You know what I mean?
He'll be upset. That's how that story ends.
He's from the distant
yeah.
past where, say, we had, like, advanced technology that we were about to lose.
So Iron
he
Man.
comes to the future to try to save the past, but he can't prove he's from the past.
Yeah, Iron Man, dude.
So-
Chris gets what I'm picking up. The
know.
Black
I was
Sabbath
thinking
song.
Ben
That's what
Franklin-
Iron Man's about. It's about a dude going into the future and sees the end of the world, and he tries to go back and stops it, and he becomes Iron Man, and then he realized it was him in the future that was destroying the Earth.
Damn.
If Ben Franklin,
That's what Iron Man's about. Yeah.
Damn.
If Ben Franklin came to 2026, he'd be like,
Rest in peace.
guys, it's normal to marry a 13-year-old.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I'm gonna trust that dude that was trying to purposely get struck by fucking lightning, dude.
Well, you guys,
traveled
In a powdered wig at that, dude.
you guys remember before the Epstein files came out, a bunch of people were like, dude, our government would never be involved in sex trafficking and pedophilia. But I was always like, the people who invented the country were sex traffickers.
Yeah.
Slavery is human trafficking.
Yeah.
Yes.
And American slavery was the first type of slavery where you kept the whole family and just raised them for generations, like chattel slavery.
Yeah.
Everybody always says, oh, dude, every culture had slavery, but slavery was much more like a wage working in the past. Like if you owed a debt, you became a slave, or if you were conquered in war, you would be a slave, but that just meant you were under the rule of the new ruler.
Yeah.
Americans were the first ones to be like, we're going to raise them over and over again. You know what I mean?
I see what
Keep
you're
the
saying.
whole
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
It's you hear
And
about
they
it.
would fuck the kids. Thomas Jefferson fucked one of
Yeah.
he was fucking that slave from age 12.
Yeah.
And then had like 9 kids with her.
Fucking
Is that where the
crazy.
TV show The Jeffersons?
Yeah.
That's why they have that last
Jeffersons.
name, dude.
Max is fucking insane,
Fish
dude.
don't fry in the kitchen.
Oh god,
Bees
dude.
don't burn.
Here's one thing that's been cracking me up. I
Charles
was
like, give me the
telling them-
goddamn mic,
We're-
dude.
we're-
Just give me the mic.
We're allowed to be unhinged here on the podcast. I was telling them on the
Are you?
on the write up.
Don't say it.
It's
Don't
not that
say
crazy. Yeah, get ready. Here's my impression of Josh Malone. no, I'm joking. No, I was. I was telling them on the write up. I've been thinking a lot about the crucifixion of Jesus lately.
What
And,
about it?
That's
like
what we're
every human, he had 2 arms and 2 legs, but they used 3 nails to nail him to the cross. And I was thinking, why on earth would they do that? And then I remembered they were Jews that hung him to the.
Hell yeah.
He said, we're,
Okay, yeah.
he
maybe
said
we
we're allowed
cut
to
it.
get
Maybe
wild
we
on the
cut it.
podcast,
we're
man.
leaving
Let's
that
leave
in.
it in.
Leave
Damn.
it in.
Yeah, it's over, Steven. It's over, dude.
Fuck.
Where's my nicotine?
On our
dude?
podcast, we have a segment called Punchable Face, and Steven has just been bringing people with birth
On
on
accident.
Oh,
It
no.
was pretty
on,
obvious.
on purpose, on accident.
Hey, who are these guys and how'd they get in here, dude?
Yeah.
I've
Actually,
never met any of them.
Traveled from the past.
You know,
come to
technically,
warn us to not have him on our show.
Everybody's
Hey,
from the
guys.
past.
Yeah, I was there
Yeah?
yesterday.
And
Yeah.
Slap me up, dude.
Come on.
Since we're talking about time travel, do you guys know who Mike Markham is?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Go ahead, though.
He's a guy who, one of those, it's like a magnet. It's like a V. It makes like a, and it goes like
It's a device.
Or not,
It's
yeah.
a mechanism.
It's
Well,
got
it's
more
something-
or less
like,
gravity.
It goes like.
An electromagnet?
Oh no, man! I'm asking
Is
you.
You
it a
sound like
U
fucking
or
a
a
Pokemon,
V?
dude. You sound like Magneton, bro.
asking them. You brought it up.
Let me bring this up to ask you all about it.
Well, okay, he had something like that. I don't remember what it was, but basically,
A triangle.
You're on the fritz,
The
dude.
story is this guy was do you know about Art Bell and the radio
Yeah.
show he used to have back
Yeah,
in,
buddy.
like, in the 90s? So he called Art
Coast
Bell.
to coast.
Yeah,
and
Coast
he's
to Coast
like,
AM,
He said
yeah.
he was inventing a time machine.
That
People
now
thought
it's
he was
coming back.
crazy, and all of a sudden he in 1997 he just disappeared. Like his friends, family, nobody knew where the fuck he went. There was no trace anywhere. 2 years later, in 1999, he just wakes up in a field in Hamilton, just north of Cincinnati. Has no memory.
Ohio is the vortex. dude. That's where all the weird
He
shit
probably
happens.
took one of them Bart Simpsons at a fucking
Oh.
abandoned warehouse with the techno folk, dude. And he was like, whoa! And then 2 years later, he woke up from it, brother.
Real conspiracy heads know that all the actual shit doesn't happen at Area 51. It happens at Wright Pat, dude.
It happens in Ohio,
really?
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where Charlie Manson's from.
If you get like deep into alien conspiracies,
He's an
that's like
alien.
one of the main bases they talk about outside of like 51 and like Dolce Air Force Base and shit like
Dolce
that.
and
in the desert.
Gabbana.
Gotcha.
Dolce de Leche.
Oh, buddy, I love some Dolce de Leche.
Doki de leche.
Charlie, I think arguably you probably have like the most motion for a white boy in this room. Would you?
Yeah. You're definitely moving
What
over
the
there,
hell
dude.
gave it away?
I mean, I try to keep it moving, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Try, man, you stay still. What's it? A body in motion stays in motion. A body that's still gets
Well, I
atrophied.
always like to say a rolling rock collects no moss.
That's what they
you know what I
say.
mean?
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
kind of sucks because, I like to live moss. You know?
Hell
I was,
yeah.
I was
Damn.
thinking about this recently, but you guys, I know this is kind of old, but you know that video of Punch the Monkey getting like his ass kicked.
It's not that old. It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the way.
Well, yeah, the way the internet is, that's
True.
way old.
That's old,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, and so apparently there's more videos of Punch the Monkey coming out.
Yeah.
Well, he's
So
probably
it's
been
like-
famous for
They're
years.
being nice to him now, the other monkeys.
Really?
Yeah, he's
I heard
famous
he was
now.
getting bullied more.
He was, but apparently, like visitors, right, are hurling insults at the other monkeys.
Oh, nice.
So they've realized that when they're mean to him, the visitors are yelling and shit, and when they're nice to him, everybody's like, oh. So they will like, at least for like other people's entertainment, they'll go over and hug on him and shit. They've been putting some videos out of.
They've really
Well,
gaslit this fucking
I'll tell you
primate,
what,
dude.
I
And that's
hope
crazy.
That's true, because if they are still bullying him, we share 99% of the DNA. I'm like, if that's true, he's about to bring a gun to the zoo, bro. They gotta start. They gotta start.
Hell
I'm,
yeah,
I'm glad they're
dude.
being nicer to him.
Yeah, I agree.
If only Harambe would have had a gun, dude.
There's several bits cooking on this episode,
Yeah.
dude.
Well,
That's-
you guys
there's
have got to
something
beat
there.
that. I really
That's
don't want
got
that.
meat on
That
the
was
bone, dude.
crazy. I mean,
It's got
that's a fine
legs.
bit to
It's got
bring up.
legs,
What
isn't
I
it?
just did was atrocious.
No, that was pretty decent, dude.
It's
Eh.
decent. I just don't know if I'll ever bring it to stage because it
Working it
is. I do need to literally have them in the palm of my hand, eating from the palm of my hand.
Well, I mean,
Before
it'd be
I rip
falling
that
through it,
right
you know
at
what I
the
mean?
fucking- yeah, oh my god.
Well, I
yeah.
used to do that Israel-Palestine joke.
They didn't like that in New York, did they, buddy?
It did great down here. They hated it. Hated it up
They
there.
didn't like it up there,
I remember
brother.
you explaining to me what the fuck.
This one dude said that we all sounded like fucking cornbread.
Yeah, he was like,
And he wasn't saying it to
I
be
got off
funny.
stage and he
The
was like,
food?
dude,
He
that
yeah,
dude is
he
the
really-
most Kentucky dude I've ever
He's
seen.
like, where are
in
these
my
fucking idiots
life."
from? They sound like cornbread. And we're like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about, man? Yeah, they didn't really like us at that particular joint.
Oh,
Well,
And
dude
that's
told me I
fine,
sounded
dude.
like Matthew McConaughey if he smoked crack out of a tire gauge. That's what he said.
And didn't laugh. It was very serious about it, you know.
damn, we got to see recently.
And it's because
because
we crushed, dude. It's because we crushed there.
Who did we get to see from New York? What's his fucking
Bobby
name?
Kelly.
Bobby Kelly.
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
Bobby's
he
good.
killed, dude.
God damn, he was
Yeah,
funny.
Bob's alright. I
He
like
is,
him.
Yeah. We saw him on a couple pods at Skankfest. I didn't get to see a stand-up, though. But I've heard he's
Yeah, he's
phenomenal in the
Yeah.
room.
Crazy
Yeah.
funny. It was. I got a question for you because you when you went to New York, you talked about how you needed to wear a hat forwards
Yeah.
because you have this fear
Megalophobia.
or- Yeah, is it
Megalophobia.
megalophobia?
But I'm getting over it.
You are getting over it.
Doing
He's doing
exposure
better.
So
therapy,
it's like-
dude.
Yeah,
So-
he's doing better.
I guess that's why you're in Madison. The buildings don't get too tall.
Well, he's very
Around
comfortable
here.
now in Louisville and Cincinnati
Yeah.
since
I
going to
used
New York.
live
But you're
in
getting
old
over it,
Louisville.
you know what
I'd
I'm
walk
saying?
downtown. Same downtown Cincinnati and all that shit, and it used to not bother me. I had a lot of fucking like weird anxieties when I got out of prison, man. That like don't stem from
That's where
anything
you-
necessarily.
gotcha.
You know, like megalophobia. I wasn't attacked by a giant building when I was in prison. I was actually in a very small building.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But it sucks because I love big architecture. Like I love buildings and shit. So like I was really trying to get out there and fucking gander at them, and I
That's
could
why I'm
see
glad
him
they
like
invented
having a panic,
pictures.
and I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's
Look at-
okay.
Yo,
you know?
Jordan.
a big building.
I
Yeah.
did make
Come
one
on,
of the
dude. You got fever?
a really good one of my best
Jesus.
jokes ever. Though we were passing the Empire State Building, they all wanted to take pictures of it, and it was lit up all black and yellow. So I called it the Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, he did. That was
know.
good.
It's
yeah.
a double on
Crush there,
because
crush
of the
now.
because of the Burj Khalifa.
Crush forever. You know what I mean?
But no, yeah. New York's harder though, because like even downtown Cincinnati, which has a bigger downtown than like Louisville or Nashville or Columbus. I think Columbus is comparable, but I think it's smaller.
I think Columbus's city is bigger.
It's
all one
comparable.
strip, though.
It's comparable.
Downtown Cincinnati looks like there's more tall buildings in one place than downtown Columbus to me.
And that's a fair assessment.
Okay.
I'm talking about congestion of tall buildings.
I
Because when
guess-
you're in Manhattan, there is not. You don't see the fucking sun. The buildings are so tall. Like you got to go out into Central
that
Park
would be freaky.
to not be in
Yeah.
the shadow of a massive
Yeah,
building.
it's
so
a
there's
lot.
no like, and then when you go in places too, like you're in the subway. I'm thinking about the fact that there's a fucking inconceivable amount of tonnage of steel and concrete above us.
Boy,
Yeah.
9/11 would have
hubris
fucked
of
you
man.
up, dude.
Dude, yeah.
9/11 would have
thinking
done
about
you in,
9/11.
brother. Yeah.
Not
Jesus.
necessarily something happening, but I was like,
How terrifying it would have been.
the
Yeah.
terror of being near
Yeah.
one of those buildings falling down or just being on fire or something.
That's also just one of New York's biggest tourism spots. It's
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh fuck.
So
Guess what
We
happened
took
here?
James Song down to see Times Square, dude. He loved it.
Yeah.
This is
he's-
where Bill Clinton
stood-
performed.
He stood. He
9/11,
stood right there at the
dude.
V,
Yeah.
like right at the where the thing is. You know, the big Tron. And he was like looking around. He's like, "Wow, it's everything I ever imagined it would be, dude." And there was like people walking by that obviously did not know the bit. They didn't like. They probably really thought that I drug a blind man out, dude. To fucking.
You did.
And I did. He begged to go. I love James Song. God, I miss that guy. But yeah, he was really stoked about
I
that.
went to the only place I've gone to a big city. I've been to Chicago. Chicago was fun.
Chicago's pretty big.
Yeah, I've been to the
I
airport
really wanna go
there,
back.
man.
Chicago's fun.
The what did I go to? The Sears Tower. That was pretty cool. I
Hell
got a
yeah,
picture of me.
dude. Does everybody walk down the street chanting CM Punk, man? Is that a thing, dude? That's what
I didn't
wrestling's
hear that.
led me to
they
believe,
also
dude.
could have been yelling it in my face. I was so drunk that I didn't,
You go to
like,
the top of the Sears Tower?
Yeah. I got a
Great.
picture
What'd you
of
do up
me.
there, man?
I
Bought
got
a
a cool
new
picture
sweater.
of me.
Throwing pennies off?
It's like they have a little glass. They have a little like glass booth that you can sit in and take pictures. And so I'm on the ground. Crisscross applesauce is what I'll call what I was doing. And I was like meditating like a monk or whatever with the and
Like
I have
an
a
Indian
picture of
would
me.
do.
Yeah, sure. Love how I'll rip a Jew joke, but I have to be very careful about how I say crisscross applesauce.
And you're worried about that after what you said earlier. You're worried about that. That's crazy, dude.
Whatever. I thought it was funny. Let's cut it.
Crisscross
Let's cut it.
applesauce is fun,
Let's
dude.
cut it.
And we'll beep it out for you, dude.
I wouldn't
Or
do
we'll
that,
teach you a
dude.
lesson. I don't know yet.
Maybe.
I tell you this, I'm less scared on top of a big building than I am
At
on the bottom.
So
Well, yeah, because
Still
if
scary.
it collapses, you can jump at the last second.
that's
you
right.
know?
Elevator rules.
I just, I
Elevator
would
rules, I
rather,
know.
Max
hear me
gets
out
it.
here, I would rather fall from the top of a large building than have an entire building fall on me.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I
I
mean?
think that
Thing
could
is-
be fair, dude.
One of those things is way more likely to happen than the other.
If you're in a skyscraper that collapses, you might get like pinned between some beams and be down there for fucking days
Days.
before
Yeah.
you die.
Yeah.
Dude. That's terrifying.
Who was it?
Pissing yourself,
Who
dude.
was
Have you
it
ever
that
been
had
to-
the bit that like how many people in the buildings during 9/11 were like at the last second they're like I might as well try it. They're like trying to do the Spider-Man.
Damn,
like at the
dude.
last second, like
That's
please.
that's horrific, dude. That's horrific.
But have you ever been
funny.
you've been down to like Red
Fuck, I
River
forget who
Gorge?
had
Oh, I love
right?
the gorge. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
see, natural heights scare me far less too, because like I know a
Because they're
mountain's not
sturdy.
gonna
But I'm
They've
fall.
been
saying-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they fall all the time. There's falling rock signs
Yeah.
up the street from you.
But I'm not.
The rock's not
out
big,
there
though, dude.
On
Rock's
the
pretty
out,
big, dude.
I'm
It's not as
out
big
on
as a
the
building.
outcroppings, and I'm
Pretty
also
damn
like,
big, though.
Big enough to kill you, but not big as a like. It's the megaloph. It's big.
that's fair. Look,
If it was a
dude,
big
a
rock
good
falling,
friend of
he'd
mine,
be scared.
comedian, real road dog, he got killed by a falling rock.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
No, he's about to crack a fucking
This is
joke.
about to be sick.
that's
dude.
the ending of
Oh.
Running the Light.
well, not to spoil.
Not to spoil the book,
Yeah.
but
So-
great book.
Tells the last sentence of the book. I used to have people in school, man. They used to come up. They have their book on the table. I'd pick it up and I'd read out loud to the class the last page of the book, dude. not bragging about it. It was really shitty to do. I'm
I
just
was
saying
so bad
I did
at
it.
popcorn reading.
And it's mostly because
you were one of
I
them?
struggled with reading,
Oh my
so
God.
I used it to compensate.
I was on the
you know?
opposite end of the annoying spectrum, where
As
I
a
was
dick.
the one who really liked to get called on because I was a good reader, but I was
Yeah.
a real like cocksucker about it.
Were you
know
also
what I
like
mean?
when somebody else is reading, you're like, that's not how you pronounce that word.
I
It's
wouldn't
pronounced,
say anything. I would go
scrotum. Yeah.
I'd be the guy going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah. I go like it, so they'd be like, anonymity.
And see, I don't think what I did was that bad, really. Now
Dude,
that I
just give
think
me the
about
book.
it,
But I wouldn't
compared to others,
and
you
then
know.
they'd call on me, and I'd be like, anonymity is a fundamental core. You know, I'd fucking just like bust it out.
They're reading Huck Finn in class, and Jordan's like, actually, his name is Jim.
Like, oh, I get
This
this
is how
line.
you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Can I read this one, please?
What's that one with Jeb and Scout in it, man? To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah.
When,
Yeah.
when the sharks come
They
in with
bust
the
up that
pirates on them.
Schifferobe, dude.
What?
Dude, nobody knows that. So there's a video, and I hope some of the viewers at home might know what I'm talking about. But there was back in the day when you had like E-Bombs World and like YouTube had just really took off. Newgrounds.
Love New.
There was somebody had made a video.
I watched a beheading on Newgrounds.
Fuck yeah.
Ruined
Early
my life.
Newgrounds.
It was like 15 minutes long, maybe 10 minutes long, something like that. And it was animation where this dude told the story of the book
To Kill
a Mockingbird. But he took the characters and just wrote some wild shit, and he made everything on fucking paint, so it looked fucking, it was insane.
No, but I remember those type of videos.
But yeah, so he did one on To Kill a Mockingbird, and it was Scout and Jeb, and like they're just, literally the first 5 minutes of the video, it is like, he's pretty accurate about like the lore. And then all of a sudden the switch up happens, dude, and these pirates come riding in on flaming fucking sharks and shit, dude. It's fantastic. I'm going to have to find it now and show you guys.
I was at a bar that had a drink called Tequila Mockingbird.
And I like that. That's neat. I like when they do that kind of stuff.
Because you drink that and you go home and bust up your Schifferobe.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
What did you guys think
Fall
of?
from Boo Radley's apple tree.
What did you guys think of? I really enjoyed the book. It was pretty boring to everyone else. Old Man in the Sea. What did you guys think?
Moby
of that?
Dick? That was all right.
That's a different book.
Oh.
It's a
I thought
different
you were
book.
talking about Moby Dick being the old man at the
Steven's
sea.
a big
Old
fan
man
of
That's
white
Herman
whales.
Melville. That's Ernest Hemingway, right?
Correct.
Yeah, dude.
Those
I
are
don't. They got a movie, brother.
A lot of themes.
1800s alcoholic dudes were always writing about the sea, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they loved the. They would
That's
have
true.
loved the fucking.
No
light-
sidebars. We all laughing about.
They would have loved the lighthouse, brother.
Let me hear it, dude. We missed a good joke.
Oh yeah, we
I
let's.
said Steven's big on white whales, dude.
Pretty good.
That's good.
White-
That was
white whales.
solid.
That's what I call your jokes because they only come once in a month.
Have you guys seen
Hey,
The
but they're
Lighthouse?
massive.
No, I'm fucking joking.
You guys
Huh?
seen The Lighthouse?
I
It's
think
a
I-
fantastic
It's one of my
movie.
favorite
It's a
movies,
good
dude.
one, dude.
Is that the black and white one?
You didn't like it?
Well, I mean, listen, I understand why the people that liked it, and I thought I would like it for the same reasons because you know it's like artistic and I don't know, man. I just like, and this is probably just my fault for not being well read enough or cultured enough, but I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying the whole time.
It's
Well, you're gonna hate The Witch, dude. Don't ever watch
Well-
The
The whole
Witch.
movie was just like he hold hers, he hold high, and
they're
the
definitely
the
talking in
I'm like,
an accent.
Yeah, I'm like,
They
what
got
the
they talking in that
Uh,
Mr. Krabs type
I'm
shit.
pretty sure the whole story is.
They're talking it.
Krabs
Yeah,
style,
they were
yeah.
talking Eugene Krabs,
Yeah,
brother.
and then-
Don't
It's,
even get Charlie started on this year's Super Bowl, guys.
Oh my god.
It's supposed to be an allegory for the story of Prometheus,
Yeah, they were fucking the
guy
mermaids,
that got
brother.
fire?
the guy that stole the fire from the gods. Yeah.
The guy from the Alien movie, Charlie.
Yeah.
The big jacked fucking
Well, that's
dude.
he's getting his liver pecked out by a bird at the end, which is what happens. That's
That
like his
was
punishment.
his punishment. Yeah.
Yeah, for all
Killed a
eternity.
seagull,
Every
right?
day.
Yeah,
No, he stole the fire.
yeah, that's what happened in the movie. Prometheus was punished for stealing the
I think
fire.
that movie would have been better with Steven Seagal in it. Personally.
Would have been better with Stephen fucking Stewart. dude.
Yeah, it was.
I love Steven Seagal movies, dude. I love the prosthetic hair that he has permanently affixed. I love that he does somehow a black Asian accent about 50% of the time. I love the Aikido. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was on the Aikido diet, dude, for a second, man. Steven Seagal would show up and knock food out of my hand, brother.
Listen,
He'd be like, listen, I taught Anderson Silva that kick.
Playboy.
Listen, Playboy, with that fucking snack down.
I saw
dude.
that today. Oh, Max is gonna hate this, but I think all you other four will really get it, or you three. Tom Aspinall is gonna box. I saw that he just.
I thought his eye
today.
was fucked up and he couldn't fight no more. And he was he just milking that shit?
He
Or
can do the pussy shit box. No, I'm joking. Boxing
Nah,
is very talented stuff
that's
to do. It's
dangerous,
just, but he is
dude.
going
They get hit
to
in the head a
box.
lot.
Damn.
I have no idea. He's just signing with.
They're
some
supposed to announce
promoter now. Yeah.
Jake can't talk anymore, dude. Anthony Joshua murdered him. So they're going to announce the UFC, the
White House?
DC, the White House card. Do you think we're going to get Pineda and Josh Jones or John Jones and Alex Pineda?
That would make my year.
I think the Poetan. I think the Poetan takes him, dude.
I don't think that fight's gonna.
For sure,
Pereira's
dude.
gonna kick his
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I think
Because John Jones is done. I think he knows.
Yeah,
that
I mean he's been done for a while. He
He's
hasn't been active.
One of my
and
favorites
he's
to
gonna
watch
go
because he
fight.
just beats the living shit out of
I
him.
think they
bad-
should make Mitch McConnell fight that dude with the eye patch.
Oh, Crenshaw?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Dan Crenshaw versus Mitch McConnell.
If we're gonna have a fight at
on the
White
undercard.
House,
On
make
the
them
undercard,
fight, dude. Make them. I'd like to see Trump fight, dude.
Yeah,
Got to get somebody his age and his weight class. You know what I mean?
he's just insulting him.
There's
while
not
he's
that many
Hey,
throwing
what
super
about-
heavyweights alive.
What about
at his
John
age.
Fetterman versus Donald Trump? They're in the same weight class.
Yeah. I want to
Similar
do.
build.
Okay,
They look like they were put together with Legos, so like they have to be standing a certain way or they'll fall over like an action figure.
who's Alex Jones fighting, dude?
I'd love to see Alex Jones fight. I don't know, man. Nick Fuentes.
Dude, Nick Fuentes versus
Kill
Alex
him,
Jones
dude.
in a catch weight bout, brother.
God damn. No, I mean,
Don't they love each other?
I don't want to see.
Yeah,
don't
dude.
think-
Yeah, Alex was trying to get Fuentes to marry his daughter, dude.
That's why
That
I
guy's
he's like,
wanna-
look at my daughter here. Is she hot?
I want to see these people.
Anyways, about the island. He's like, bro.
Nick's
chill.
like, and look,
Chill,
I
chill.
I don't like what Trump's doing. I hated Alex. And then Alex like, hey, look at my
understand
daughter
what you're
over
saying.
there. Plant your seed in her, dude.
She's never had a drop of that gay frog water in her life.
Hell yeah. And y'all got to, that episode's, you got to watch that. That's good comedy gold, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's what I watch Alex Jones for, man. To me, I view it as a comedy.
Do you guys, are you guys
You know?
familiar with the podcast? It's run by Billy and Spud. What's it
Never
called?
heard of
War
this
Mode.
one by
War
Billy
Mode.
and Spud, have you?
War mode. No,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm
So it's
aware of
McCusker's
it.
brother.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Spud.
Fuck yeah, yeah, yeah. They had that sick hoodie that Drew Montana was wearing with Bud Dwyer on the back.
Yeah,
When we were in New York, yeah.
I figured you
I
guys.
don't care for it, but
I wanted
I'm
the
aware of
hoodie
you're
for
aware of
sure,
it. So
dude.
that was my question, is because I don't know if. Because I don't know
They're
what
just-
political stance they take, because they're just kind of like drunk, or they're just like everything Philly.
I don't
right?
hate
It's
it.
Philly guys talking about conspiracy.
I don't
Yeah.
hate it.
How great can that?
I just like it's not the sort of thing that I would listen to.
yeah.
Right, yeah, I
when
get that.
they're on Matt and Shane, some very funny banter.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
their
they rule.
podcast alone, they're not like very funny by themselves. So it's just two like guys getting real fucking conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have an issue listening to stuff like that because it just makes me so fucking depressed. I have to take a step away from everything that goes on. That's why I really don't like paying attention really
Yeah.
much at all. I get the gist, and then I step away and just like try not to fucking think about it and write a joke.
Same. I get too deep into it, makes me depressed.
That was like the one thing my mom was right about when I started paying attention. I was like, God, I'm getting way too worked up about this.
Yeah, my mom's like that too.
Yeah.
She's like, there's shit that you're never going to be able to change, and you're the type of person that you're going to sit and stew on it, and you're going to become really.
Yeah.
So now, like me and her were talking about the other day, like I'm not saying I don't give a fuck in that sense. I clearly give a fuck. You listen to us
Correct.
talk all the time, but there are certain things now that I just don't.
Give
I'm not.
attention.
I'm not reading it. If I see people posting shit on Facebook about it, or what, I just skim past it. Like I'm not gonna sit and read comments on
Fuck no.
banning trans people in the bathroom. I'm not gonna read comments
Yeah.
on
I'm already at
you know.
work for 8 hours.
Yeah,
I think
like
about
I'm not.
all
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Fuck
And then,
that.
like the one
dude.
thing
I'm
carrying
not
me
listening to
through
these
is
people.
going to be the open mics I go to after work, and I'm going to
Yeah.
have fun and work on something I love.
Yeah.
The one thing keeping me from fucking killing myself and having to go away, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's the one fun thing. And then that crap happening in the world will derail
Oh,
everything
yeah.
I
Yes,
will do on
absolutely.
stage
Yeah,
if I
dude.
pay attention.
I hate
The
it.
Epstein
will.
files,
It will
dude. Reading that
derail
shit
our
derailed a
ability
lot
to
of
do
shit.
this
Yeah.
shit. Period. If
Yeah.
it gets bad enough, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. So you got to pay attention a little bit. But
Yeah.
I'm the same
Correct.
way. I wake
I
up,
think
dude. I
that's-
give
yeah.
myself like an allotted time to like read some newsy type stuff, and then I do go into the comments of like, because Facebook's real like wide open. They just send you senators and like White House posts like nonstop. No matter how many times I like block the pages, it just. So I
Yeah.
call like 50 of them a pedophile. Like as soon as I wake up.
He takes a piss and
type-
calls a
yeah,
bunch of
I type in
conservative
my
white men
password to my
pedophiles.
computer,
Yep.
and then I open up Facebook.
And
yeah.
then I'm off for the day. No, for real. I mean, like, I'm not gonna not say anything at all. My brain won't let me, but I do have to
your
cut
brain
it off.
specifically. Yeah. I hate having to even
Yeah,
because
we're
if I
getting there.
here's how I think about it is if I comment anything, then I'm gonna have to hear about it. It's just delaying everyone coming back and saying something that
Yep.
you get a ball rolling.
That's why I don't too. Is I hate getting the notifications, and then like if I don't say something back, I'll get in a back and forth with somebody. so
absolutely.
Yeah,
I don't
get
even,
that.
Then it's already hard to keep like if somebody DMs me for a spot somewhere. Like that's in my DMs. We were talking about how annoying it is to have to pay attention to Facebook and Instagram DMs.
Yeah.
And then if you had like people fucking coming at you for some comment, I will get drunk and leave random comments making fun
dude.
of people in funny videos, like where they hurt
I had
themselves.
a girl call Go Bananas before the funniest person in Cincy finals because there was a post in a Louder Than Life Facebook group where all these, so like for days, military and cop people were posting themselves like in uniform and then at the thing. And then they all got together and was like, man, they should do something for service members, like let them into the concert for free. And I was like, all I did was go in there. I was like, hey, this sounds good at the surface, but logistically, like, look how many of you guys came this year.
Yeah.
Like, there's at least 1,000. And you're talking, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I understand. Was that? That sounds similar to like what we posted. It was something we did. Maybe it was the last episode we were on with you guys when you guys came down and we recorded. That lady left a comment on
that was from that. So that
It
was
was from
chick.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And so
I didn't really even know what was going on. If you
I
want
was
to explain
civil.
that.
I was civil, and then by the end of it, I stopped responding, and then she kept saying like just like crackhead shit, like
Yeah.
oh, you must not support veterans, yada yada yada, and I just like was reacting her comments. So she starts commenting on shit, and then I realized that I have a fucking like filtered message from her. It's in my like request box.
Gotcha.
That was like
Yeah.
2 days old from when it all like first happened, and
Yeah.
she was going off like. Oh, you're laughing at veterans, you're laughing at this, and this. And I was cordial writing back to her. I was like, look, dude, like, one of my best friends is a veteran. I'm friends with all kinds of service members. I just don't think you guys should get everything free just because you fucking worked on computers in San Diego for 4 years.
Yeah.
And if you would like to support a veteran-owned and ran business, check out Honeymoon Skateboards,
Our
the
sponsor.
official sponsor of This Place Sucks.
Veteran-owned business.
Yes.
Do you guys have one of the boards here?
We don't have any of the new ones coming up. We do have
got
one of their
the old
boards.
ones.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
an old one will be okay. I just look at
Oh,
it,
yeah,
any
you just
of
wanna
them,
see it, yeah.
Because I do.
These
don't
bad
ever
boys are made
watch-
at the same manufacturing
I don't ever
company
watch
as
the
like
videos
Plan B
on,
and Flip and like all the big names from back in the day, skateboard wise. Like
Damn.
same production quality.
sick
Like
as
they're
hell.
nice fucking decks, bro.
Veteran-owned.
Because I never
and
watched the video
operated.
of your guys' podcast. I do
Yeah.
listen to your podcast every week. It is very entertaining.
Now the design on the new ones we're about to have is sick as fuck. It's a This Place Sucks board.
Damn.
With like a zombie scene. It's dope as fuck.
I think you guys need to put that alien everywhere. The alien smoking that cig.
Yeah,
I
that's-
think that's
yeah,
gonna
that's
be
gonna be
a stick around sort of
yeah.
logo.
that's the.
Yeah.
When Charlie wore that shirt, I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Did you guys see
that
the-
that green pops, man. Shout out to Mark. Follow Lord of the Left Hand on
Yeah.
Instagram for all your
Jeff
needs,
Pennick
man.
tattoo
And Jeff
designs.
Pennick,
Or the
yes,
left hand prints.
yeah,
And
sick Jeff.
And well, actually, so the new boards. Did y'all see the thumbnail I posted for last week's episode of the zombie? Me and him.
Mm-mm.
That's what's on the next board. Our buddy Cody Kinman,
yeah.
who did the Ozzy and Lemmy This Place Sucks poster.
Damn.
He did the art for these boards that are coming out.
That's going to be sick as fuck.
Yeah, dude, they're tight.
I'm pissed we missed you for SantaCon.
Oh yeah,
Santa Mania,
So much
yeah,
Santa
yeah,
Mania, my
yeah,
bad.
yeah. You guys went to the after party, yeah,
Yeah.
We just missed you guys.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we literally left and went home,
Dude,
and,
right
and
after
yeah.
you guys left, we saw a guy get punched in the face.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, and then while he's on the ground, he said the most bitch shit
Dude,
ever.
he
He's
was
like,
like-
"What the heck is that for?
was like-
What the heck is that?"
Do that.
It's like, yo,
Hell
man,
yeah.
throw a punch back. But this guy
Yeah,
was
we didn't
so
see
much
anybody
bigger than him.
get their asses kicked at Santa Mania, which kind of sucked because last year we got to see somebody get knocked out, which was
In the
cool.
pit,
in the
yeah.
pit, yeah.
Were they like fighting? or-
No, they're just they're
No,
just
well,
throwing down. They were
he was being
moshing.
annoying in the pit. He kept trying to like yank people from the side in.
Yeah,
You
or
know?
hitting people on the rim, which I mean
Yeah.
is fine to an extent, but he was like going out of his way.
He
No,
pissed
yeah, I
off
agree,
a guy.
yeah.
Now I don't agree with how the other guy handled it, but apparently what I heard is that he got mad when the dude tried to yank his old lady in, and so he like skipped through the pit a couple times and then circled around and just decked him in the
Yeah.
fucking jaw, knocked him clean out.
If
yeah.
you check out the
Damn.
episode where we interview Maul, it happened during their set, and
We show it in the
video.
very
Yeah,
beginning
it's
of the
in there.
episode.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
we got it on. We got his body lifeless on the floor. I missed the punch, but kind of cool,
We got him.
dude. He's like,
And turns out he's a friend of a friend.
yeah,
actually.
it's a
The guy
mutual
that
because
got
you know how
knocked out.
Cincinnati is, dude. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good friends with his old lady. Yeah.
I don't think they're good friends. I think
They're in the same friend
No, I
group,
mean they're
but,
friendly. I don't know if they're.
She
Now, she's
said-
gonna listen to this, and she's gonna be like, "You don't ever listen to me."
She said she knows him. That's all.
She knows him, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
There was
Yeah, they're friendly.
the
I
only
don't know.
person that I did. She posted something the other day, your lady, and I didn't know she knew Droopy Wiener. Or
Yeah, her,
Droopy
her,
Wiener.
her,
Oh, yeah.
her and Droopy's tight. Yeah,
The Wiener.
The
was
Wiener,
that guy.
dude.
The first night we
Yeah.
went out with her.
We got
yeah.
to see him at Bricky's. He showed up to Bricky's. He was like, "This is the one night I have off, and it's bless this guy's heart. He's like, it's the one night I have off. I work all the time. I saw that Max, Charlie, and Steven were gonna be on this. I'm coming to Bricky's and I'm gonna watch him do stand up.
Hell
And
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he watches our podcast too. So
Hell yeah.
shout out, brother. Love you.
Shout out.
Droopy.
Well, shit. We'll wrap this one up and jump over to y'all's because we got more than enough. Oh,
Sweet.
Plug your shit.
yeah. Pull your shit, man.
Any
You got
dates and your show
Yeah.
and where to find it.
Yeah.
Got you. I think for right now, I have. I'm gonna be on Risky Biscuits March 19th, I believe. I'll be posting obviously all this shit on my Instagram. You can follow me at funnyatnight3, all one word. And then I'm on the Pro-Am April 18th, but you can basically catch us at Go Bananas every Wednesday. I think those are the only stuff I've got right now, so that'll be fun.
What about the pod?
The pod is DrunkBudz podcast. It's DrunkBudz with a Z. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts. If anyone's still over there,
Y'all know the biz.
You know the
yeah. What do
biz.
we always say? We're also on Rumble. Right after you watch your Nick Fuentes, go watch some
Truth
DrunkBudz
Social.
with a Z. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kick
Threads.
threads. That's just Instagram words.
And the most horny shit ever. I see just the most like I'll be scrolling through my feed, and obviously then there's some reels, some ads, and then it's just like a couple threads, and it's like you have to click it, and then it opens up that app, and it's like
Dude,
it takes you down.
Twitter, yeah, it gets me sometimes.
Sometimes
too.
it gets
Max.
Twitter's nothing but porn and Nazis. You go
sorry.
first, Charlie. Then.
I don't have a whole lot going on.
He had to go look at his dates,
March
brother.
14th.
Hey, it's my birthday.
I'm doing a show up in Kettering, Ohio.
Oh, you doing that Kettering show?
Yeah, I don't.
Over at Ketterfest, dude.
Yeah, Ketterfest, baby. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called.
Oh
too,
yeah,
is
man. I done
Ketterfest.
Kettermean, dude. I get it.
About to kettle my fest, bro.
on the island they called it Getterfest.
Yeah, that's really all anything I have coming up recent in the next month or so.
And your social media
And
accounts.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Charlie the Hall. So follow me there. There you go, baby.
I love Charlie.
All right.
Dude,
March
dude.
20th, I'll be at
It's my
Chameleon
boy.
Pizza in North Side of Cincinnati for a Pie and Violence.
Hell
That'll
yeah,
be a
dude.
good
Shout out
time.
fucking Pie and Violence, bro.
Stoney's on that one.
Hell
Stone
yeah.
Schneider will be there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and Josh O'Neill is headlining. Super
Sick.
funny.
Hell
Love
yeah.
that show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Dan Seabury backed out. He saw me
You
on
got-
there. He said, "No, thank you."
No thanks.
And then
So I got something else. I'll figure it out. Catch me on Instagram.
Chill Sando. Yeah.
Chill Sando. Everybody
a
hates
cold
it until they
sandwich.
love it. Everybody
love
loves
it.
a good cold sandwich.
You gotta
Follow
get a Chill Sando shirt made. I'll wear the fuck out
I
of
should have
it,
Jeff
bro.
do it.
You know,
I should've
genuinely, until you told me that's what it meant, I thought it was some kind of Star Wars.
Honestly, not too far off.
If you could get Jeff to do like just a really wild looking character of you, and then like Chill Sando,
What if it?
and
I
then
was
that on the
thinking,
back. Oh, it'd
What
be
if
so
it was
hard.
just a sandwich with my glasses on it?
That'd be good too.
Yeah, dude.
What about a pretty patty?
I do love a pretty patty. Also, SpongeBob.
Yep.
Just don't make your sandwich like a Subway sandwich. It might look like Jared Fogle. Don't do that.
Well,
Yeah.
You don't want a Subway sandwich.
that
with
might
losers.
sell more though.
You
It
gotta-
might,
might be
or
like,
or it
I'm
might
really-
not.
You could dress as Fogel for Halloween already, dude.
You could dress as Tilda Swinton.
Yes.
I've heard the set, bro.
Hey,
I
man.
appreciate you guys laughing at my joke.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, that's it, folks. This place sucks. Thanks, DrunkBudz, for coming on. Thank you, Charlie Hall. We appreciate
We
you
love you
guys.
guys.
Charlie Hall's